In this video, we're going to add items into Karta's Deliverable section. From the dashboard, click the quick link to the contract. Follow this navigation bar across to Deliverables. From here you have a deliverable table and a place to put some notes. In the table, you'll notice we already have one item in here. If we want to add a new one, click the Add button. It looks like a blank line, but you just click it. You can put in any of the, a contract reference, place you can look up where this deliverable is described, describe the deliverable item, identify how many you need to turn in. This is a due date for the deliverable. You can pick that just in this calendar section. Submit to, put a note in there for who you're sending this to, and then this delivered on section. If you finish something, here's a place to click the date when it was completed. And this is a delete button. Notice up here it says unsaved changes. So to save, you click the save button. If you do not, and you go to dashboard or somewhere else, it will warn you you're about to discard the changes. So just hit cancel and you'll be allowed to save at that point. Or if you hit cancel, it'll throw it all away. So going back, we entered all the info here. I want to save it, so I click save. It identifies that it has been saved. And once it's in here as a line, it'll have a new button here called Set Reminder. If we click on that, it'll bring up this pop-up box. And what this is this is going to basically be the information that is emailed to you later. So put in a title, like a subject line for an email. So, summary report due. Who do you want to send this email to? There's a list of all of the current users in the system, or you can just type something in. So click on who you want to add. This is just for additional details, John to take lead. Just any notes you want to add here. This is the frequency of how often you want to be reminded. So you can just send it once if something is due, one time. There's a time, you just select the date and the time that you want to be reminded, and this will shoot an email to you. You can repeat this per day of the week. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, you can get the same email if you want. There's a button here to add an end date. That's over here on the side for how often you want to repeat this thing, and same with day of the month. If you want to submit a report, every first of the month or something, it's an option for that. It has an end date. Again, has a start and an end date and time. Once you get this to where you want, I'm just going to say I want to send it once, in May. Hit save, and it tells me it was created and everything is saved up here. If you ever need to modify it, you go into set reminder, and it'll tell you what it's going to say in the email. And you can change the info if you need to, or the date. Hit cancel if you just want us to keep it how it was. And so what this does is it sends an email to you that looks like this. Whatever the title subject line that you put in is the subject of the email. It's going to be from support@kartacontracts.com. This is the contract number and a description of the contract, and then the deliverable details. These are from this table here. It will just put that straight into the email for you. Due date, and then also any of the notes that you added, it'll add that as well.